My name is Kirian. I'm 16 years old and I attempted suicide 3 times. I mean, don't get me wrong, it didn't start from there where I just wanted to take my own life. As a little girl, I grew up feeling very lonely and sad because my dad left me and my mom and my younger sibling at a very young age. I always saw how children played with their fathers and they went to the park all as a happy family, and I didn't have that. I felt very sad and lonely, and I envied that because I wanted my dad around, but he left us, and that just caused a great depression in me, and I became very depressed. At the age of 12, no one should be feeling the way I did. Growing up with depression made me feel very lonely, have anxiety, and reject all the people I loved or who cared about me. I grew up having all these problems, envying, hating, because of this big depression I held inside of me. And I became a totally different other person once I started seeing that people in my school were dressing a certain way. They were goth. I thought that if I became another person or started dressing like them, my emptiness and my depression would leave, but that wasn't enough. Changing who I was and changing my appearance didn't help me achieve anything. I still felt that emptiness and that sadness and that depression that was holding me captive. Since I saw that that wasn't enough, changing the way I looked or the way I dressed, I figured out, well, why don't I start cutting myself? If people do it, why don't I do it? Maybe I'll help all that emptiness inside of me. I wanted to feel the pain I was feeling inside of me. All that anger and all those emotions I had, I wanted to feel it on my own skin. I wanted to feel all that pain I was feeling. I wanted to see how it felt, and I wanted to take all the emptiness and all the anger and all that sadness out of me. So I started cutting myself on my wrist. I started cutting my thighs, thinking that the pleasure of the pain would help all the emptiness I had, since other people would do it. But I saw that that wasn't enough either. At the age of 13, I decided to take my own life 3 times. The first time I tried it was by cutting my wrist very deeply. The second time I tried it was by jumping off a staircase, which didn't work, either of those two. The third time I tried it was by drinking prescription pills and overdosing. I thought if I didn't wake up, it would solve my problems. But I woke up, and that's when I realized I had to change. And that's when I was invited to the YPG. First, when I got there, I had a very different opinion about them. I thought that I was going to be judged once I walked through that door. I thought that everyone was gonna judge me because of the way I acted or the way I dressed. But once I got there and I actually participated, I saw how everyone was loving and caring, and how everyone was actually willing to be my friend. And no one judged me. And I was me. I was there, and I could be who I am today. Act like a different Kirian, and not the same suicidal girl who had all that depression and anxiety. Today, I don't have any grudges towards my dad. I don't have suicidal thoughts. I'm me, and I'm a new Kirian, and I'm happy.